Donc c'est parti, on reprend notre partie. Faut que vous sachiez quand même que j'ai oublié ma CE au taf. Donc je n'ai pas de CE pour le week-end. Donc moi qui avais arrêté le soda depuis au moins presque 2 mois, et bah je suis en train de boire une Monster à cause de ça. La faute à qui? Et bah voilà, je ne dirai rien. Je ne dirai rien.
Another fucking glitch. What a shit show.
Ça on l'a déjà vu, ça. Ça on l'avait déjà vu.
She's inserted the old.
Ça on l'avait vu. Tout ça on l'avait vu. Ça n'a pas chargé au bon moment.
I'm sorry. So now if I clip it yet. No, you're not sometime and Ed to sit. I so getting you I think.
Ouais, c'était bon. C'est vrai que j'avais fait de la merde, ouais, c'est vrai. Mais c'est nul. Mais c'est nul. Moi, je reviens d'une chouille hier, moi. Alors. Compétences. Déduction, on est déjà en niveau 2. Ingénierie, niveau 2. Vitalité, niveau 2. Vitalité.
Now for something positive. The daughter of Jens Danielson, Prime Minister of Norway, who was brutally murdered during last year's parliamentary session, is expecting a baby. It's a girl.
I know that OCP can be a real pain in the ass, but this might change your mind a bit. We've been working behind the scenes on giving her sidearm the treatment it deserves. The Auto 9 can now be equipped with a motherboard. Once the motherboard is in, you'll be able to mount a number of processors on it. Each processor can vastly improve your aim, damage, or stability. See for yourself.
Les améliorations de l'arme. Oh, ça c'est lourd. Oh, c'est lourd. C'est lourd. Oula, je comprends rien. Je comprends rien. Ok. Je crois que je comprends, mais c'est... Il y en a que j'ai pas. Ouais, il y en a que je ne pourrais pas mettre. Genre par exemple celle-là je peux pas. Celle-là je l'ai pas. Celle-là... J'ai pas l'impression que je puisse l'avoir celle-là. Portée de l'arme moins 10%. Perçage de l'armure moins 10%. Genre ça, tout ça là, on peut pas les mettre. Du coup. Attendez. Si je... Ça, il nous le faut, ça augmente les dégâts de... Donc du coup, si je capte un peu, ça va augmenter nos dégâts de 14%. Donc dégâts en plus, 14%. Ok. Ensuite, il faudrait qu'on mette ça en fait. Mais là, on... Et ça, on l'a pas en fait. Est-ce que ça, on peut en mettre une là? Ah, on peut en mettre une! Ok. Ok, ok. En fait, il faudrait ça, de ouf. Vitesse de rechargement. Ah, mais oui, mais je peux bloquer. Donc comme ça, j'ai pas les malus. Oh putain, c'est pas mal. C'est pas mal, c'est pas mal. Je viens de capter en fait. Je viens de capter. Donc si on fait ça, et que là, je fais un truc genre, par exemple, que je prends ça, comme ça. Que là, je mets bien. Ah, ça, par contre, c'est obligé que je prenne 5% en perçage d'armure. Et si je prends ça, ça marche. Ça marche. Mais ouais, de toute façon, ça, je suis obligé de le prendre. Et du coup, j'ai 5% de perçage d'armure en moins, mais j'ai mis un 13%, donc c'est gagnant. Après, sinon, c'est moins 20%. Ok. C'est pas mal du tout. Après, maintenant, il y aura plus qu'à voir un petit peu les pourcentages. Les pourcentages à améliorer. En vrai, je pourrais juste faire ça, par exemple, pour avoir 21%. Et ça ferait le même résultat parce que lui, il va vers le haut. En fait, oh, il y a tellement de possibilités à faire. C'est vraiment bien foutu. C'est vraiment bien foutu. Et j'aime beaucoup. J'aime beaucoup, j'aime beaucoup. Hop.
Be on the lookout. There's OCP tech in everything.
C'est vraiment stylé.
You wouldn't believe how many useful processes can be salvaged from old devices.
Any news on Luis?
Not yet, but she's been through worse. Don't think too much about it.
C'était un système d'amélioration que j'avais jamais vu. Eh bien, tu vois. Franchement, ça fait le taf de ouf. Tu dors, frérot. Le mec, il dort. On est au taf, hein. On repose devant demande de retraite anticipée, ok. Il nous a pas donné d'objectif. Et du coup, ouais, ça, putain, je reviens pas qu'ils aient réussi à faire un truc comme ça, et c'est vraiment trop cool.
I'm telling you, Magnavolt commercials are not kidding when they say lethal response.
What do you mean?
Once a week, Mark has to call the cops.
Je regarde un petit peu s'il y a des trucs à ramasser, j'ai pas l'impression.
Hey, Murphy, do you have a minute?
C'est à propos de Lewis, oh dis-moi.
Did you say Lewis?
Yeah. Me and a bunch of guys decided to sign this get well card for her. I figured that you'd want to sign it as well.
A get well card.
Yeah, I know it's just that we want to let her know we're with her.
I am sure she will appreciate that.
Thanks, Murphy. I knew you'd understand. Actually, there are a few signatures that we still need. Could you ask them? I think I need a break. To start, Kowalski is hiding somewhere in the lobby.
Understood.
Ok. Chaud de ouf.
Thank you for this opportunity, Mr. Becker.
You are very determined. I must have seen your
Je crois que c'est la quête principale, je suis un connard.
I assumed they were getting lost in the mail.
Je pensais qu'on allait le faire signer.
You're persistent and capable too. Highest marks on all the written tests. Pretty much an ideal candidate. Aside from the fact that you don't meet any of the physical requirements, that's actually remarkable. Short stuff.
Unfortunately, sir.
Why is being a cop so important to you?
My father was a police officer, and his father was one too.
Police family, huh? It must be heartbreaking not to be able to continue a family tradition. You know, I have the power to look the other way and make you a cop despite your shortcomings. In exchange, I only ask for one thing. Your complete loyalty. And maybe a touch of gratitude as well.
Will I still get a badge? Like a proper police officer?
Badge? Oh yeah, sure.
Then Officer Washington is reporting for duty.
Good. There you go, young'un.
Is that blood?
We don't make a badge for every new officer. We just reassign the old ones after cops retire. Or die.
Robocop. I'm a big fan.
Well, that's great, because you'll be spending a lot of time together. Meaning? Aside from his regular dispatch duty, Officer Washington will become your personal overseer.
Overseer?
Yes, you will report to me on his every action. Hopefully that will prevent him from continuing to tarnish his already murky reputation. His recent behavior casts a shadow on OCP, and we can't have that.
That's a lot of responsibility for a rookie.
Every other cop refused this post. But you won't. You wouldn't jeopardize your career, right?
No, sir.
I would like to proceed with my investigation, now that we know that the new guy is Wendell Antonowski.
Was he even listening to anything I've been saying? Absolutely fucking not. You're off the case. Actually, you're off all cases. There's a bunch of documents that need archiving in the records room. That's your priority now.
Understood.
Now go. I'll tell Achilles about what's what in this godforsaken place.
Quel enculé lui. Au début il était un peu compréhensible, maintenant c'est un vrai enculé.
Never question your superiors.
Je regarde un petit peu tout ce qu'il y a. Antonowski. Donc du coup c'est le frère aussi de celui qui a tué Murphy quoi du coup. Celui qui dort 100%.
Oh, I didn't see you there, Murphy.
What are you doing here, officer?
Nothing much, just trying to collect my thoughts.
Would you sign the get well card for Lewis? I am supposed to get it signed and then pass it on to another officer.
Yeah, sure thing. That's a great idea. There you go. Signed. But could you pass it along to another officer? I think I'd like to stay here for a little bit longer.
Understandable. Take your time.
Thanks, Murphy. Kurtz hasn't signed it yet. He was in the locker room last time I saw him.
On va pas jouer l'enculé comme on fait d'habitude. À chaque fois on fait les enculés nous dans les jeux. On va essayer de faire le mec un peu... On va faire le mec... Bah le robot est gentil quoi, il écoute.
Is everything all right, Officer Kurtz?
Oh, you talking to me? Yeah, I guess I stayed here longer than I anticipated.
I have a card to sign. It is for Lewis.
I'd love to sign it, but I don't want to get it wet. Could you grab my towel for me? Yellow one. It should be by my locker.
Okay.
Ouais, bon, par contre, là, ils abusent un petit peu. J'ai l'impression d'être la petite pute. Elle est jaune, il a dit. Attends, il se fout de ma gueule ou quoi là? Elle est jaune à côté de son casier. Je dois être... Oh putain, elle est là-haut. Putain, en vrai, c'est bien, il y a les noms et tout, putain. Les détails sont clean, hein. Franchement...
There you go.
Thanks. Just give me a minute.
Je le savais qu'il avait une moustache, frère. Il avait une voix avant une moustache.
Signed. I think that it's beautiful what you're doing.
You are shivering.
Yeah, I was lost in my thoughts. Didn't notice that I used up all the hot water.
Thinking about Lewis.
Yeah, but I can't imagine what you're thinking. She's your partner. Speaking of partner, I see that O'Neill hasn't signed a card yet. Be a good guy and get it to her, okay? She's at the range. She'll yell at me if she finds out there was a card for Lewis and she didn't get to sign it.
I will make sure that happens.
Ok. Bizarre qui tremble et qui... Tu vas pas me dire qu'il est en train de se lébran sur Lewis alors qu'elle est à l'hôpital. Et au taf en plus.
Piece of shit.
Ramirez 89 et j'ai fait 400.
Is everything all right?
I think my service weapon ain't calibrated right.
I could perform a check for you.
Yeah. Okay. Give it a go.
Oh, tu te fous de ma gueule. Faites au moins 15 points. Je vais encore faire 25 000.
I guess you don't have any problems with it.
Oh là, c'est pas la même arme. Hein. Et on va laisser terminer. C'était pas la même arme, bizarrement.
This weapon is calibrated correctly.
Yeah, I guess so.
What is the matter?
I can't lie. I wanted to come here and blow off some steam, but my hands are shaking thinking about Lewis.
Officer,
It's just that if it happened to you, it could have happened to any one of us. Lewis is one tough cookie. She'll pull through, I'm sure of it. But I'm not so sure I could say the same thing about my partner. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make it about me.
it is understandable.
Is there anything I can do for you?
You can sign this get well card for Lewis.
Sure thing. There you go. Almost everyone's already here. That says a lot about her impact on all of us. There's only one person missing, Sergeant Reed. He's in the garage.
Oh non. Tenir la signature de Sergent Reed. Super.
Murphy, do you have a minute?
Ah non, c'est pas lui, je croyais que c'était...
I noticed you running around the precinct.
I am collecting signatures on a get well card for Lewis.
I know. That's what I wanted to talk to you about. I ride everyone hard, and they probably see me as a drill sergeant. And maybe they think that I do it because I don't care. But I do care for each and every one of you. And what I'm trying to say is that I'd like to sign that card, if you let me.
We are a family. You should sign it.
Everyone's here already. Lewis, she made an impact. We've got to get the ones that did that to her.
That is my intention.
Right. Keep the card. She should get it from you. Thank you, Murphy.
Ok, ok, cool. Bon. Ça c'est fait. On n'a pas d'autres trucs normalement. Objectif. Tout est fait. Donc on va pouvoir aller à la salle d'enregistrement.
Hi, Murphy.
Et faire la quête principale.
What seems to be the problem?
Mr. Becker wants you to do some maintenance work, so, please scan the servers, see if they're operating properly. I'm sure they are, but he insisted I found a job here for you. Yeah, I wish I had something more exciting for you to do, since for me, this is where all the action happens.
Explain.
With this wealth of information at your fingertips, this records room should be a real hotbed of activity. Others don't seem to know how fun it is to dig through all this stuff. You can play a real-life detective here.
Officer Cecil, you are a detective.
Yeah, but mostly just a paper pusher.
So, if one wanted to find out the whereabouts of a particular criminal, what would one do?
That's easy. Just check the computer in the back. Type in who you're looking for and see if there are any matches.
Alors si ça marche comme ça, c'est une dinguerie. Hein.
Just remember to scan the servers at some point. Mr. Becker will blow his top if I don't make sure you checked him.
Working perfectly. Good as new. Perfect working condition.
Là, celui-là, 100%, il va pas marcher.
I am detecting a malfunction.
Huh? Malfunction? That doesn't seem right.
This server is compromised.
Good thing. I'm telling you, this is incredible. Just type in your search.
Empreinte vocale, je pense.
He's never been charged? Well, that's hard to believe. There's a neat feature you can try. See who attempted to access his file before you did. Maybe that'll help us.
Officer Briggs.
Briggs? That must be the last lead that he checked before going missing. So his case led him to the Street Vultures territory?
Ok.
Maybe those two cases are connected after all. I'll have to report this to Sergeant Reed.
And I am on my way.
There's nothing I can say to stop you, is there?
No.
Well, then instead I'll say, go kick ass for Lewis.
Ok.
We need to be on guard. OCP is trying to smuggle more of their staff into.
Là, on n'écoute pas du tout le chef, là. Ah, alors, ma touche Q ne marche plus. Pourquoi? Ah, attendez. Pourquoi mon Q ne marche plus? Très bizarre de dire ça comme ça, mais... Non. Bah... Je peux vraiment... Ok, je vais croire que c'est un bug. Trop bizarre.
Ah, Robocop. I was looking everywhere for you. I wanted to say that this is an incredible honor for me. But, you know, I get the feeling you don't see eye to eye with Mr. Becker. Yet, despite the position I'm in, I'll do my best to assist you in any way I can. So, what are you doing here?
I am going to Highland Park.
Oh, isn't that Street Vulture's turf?
That is where the lead took Briggs. It could be connected to Wendell.
Oh, man. That's exactly what Mr. Becker told me you shouldn't do. It's my duty to stop you. Is it even safe for you to go? I mean, think of yourself. You keep malfunctioning, right? What if something happens again?
Hey, Murphy, I found this on the back seat of your cruiser. It's for you.
I can't let you go. Is there some sort of a command for that? Robocop, off. Robocop, stay. Hey, all cops have to follow rules. Especially you. You're a cop and a machine, so you can't go. Your systems won't allow it. Right?
Wrong.
Robocop? Robocop? Don't do this to me. Not on my first day.
Ok. Robocop, pas le faire chier.
I know you're listening. There is still time to stop and turn back. The street vultures are territorial and vicious. You wouldn't want to be caught on their turf, especially by their leader, Spike. You know, I'm reading that he's known to be exceptionally savage. Apparently none of his enemies got out of Highland Park alive.
I will be the first.
I'm gonna get fired.
Ok. Ok, mon cul marche. Trop bizarre. Oh, c'est beau. Et c'est encore un petit open world. Putain, c'est plein de maps. C'est très stylé. C'est très stylé. Bon. On a encore un point de compétence. Ça va faire quoi si on fait ça? Ok. Je trouve ça bizarre. Focus. Ok. Combat. On a une courte période, ok. État mental. On va faire ça. C'est beau, putain. C'est beau de ouf. C'est beau de zinzin.
I have a large supply of bullets.
Ah, c'est beau de ouf, les gars. Hein. Hop, je pousse un peu ça. Non, c'est magnifique. Je suis comme un ouf, là. Partagez vos inquiétudes. On me dit qu'il y en a qui sont mécontents, que j'ai ordonné de détruire un nid qu'on a volé. Ah, les vautours sont contre la nuque, par contre. Oui. Fallait le savoir. Oh! C'est plutôt bien, ça. Ah, voiture de l'agent. Bon, à mon avis, il est en train de se faire monter en l'air, je pense. Hein. Oh, attends. C'est une voiture de flic, ça?
Abandoned
Eh bah,
squad
si.
car sighted. It could belong to Officer Briggs.
I can't report it based on your assumption. I'm already in enough trouble.
Il y a du sang.
There is blood on the seat.
I mean, it's possible it belongs to someone else.
Ok, il y a plein de...
OCP tracking device torn out.
That's why no one knew where to look.
Il y a des impacts.
Bullet holes in the bodywork.
Every cop car in the precinct has bullet holes.
Ouais, bah ça pue quand même la merde, hein, mon roulien.
I am going to follow the blood trail leading from the car.
I know you really want to find Briggs, but the trail might as well belong to any of those bikers. I'm urging you to discontinue this search.
Negative.
Oh là là! Amélioration d'armes, je crois. Hein. Putain, c'est stylé de ouf. Hein. Bon bah on va fouiller nous les gars. Hein. Ah, vous voyez des trucs comme ça là? Il doit y avoir des trucs là-bas. Sûr, c'est sûr, c'est sûr. Ah mais ça nous emmène, ok. Ça nous emmène là-bas. On trouve des trucs partout les gars, je vous l'ai dit.